At breakfast, I saw these dissatisfied-looking kids. Maybe, like me, their quest hadn't yielded the discovery they'd hoped for. Or maybe they were just bored of being pampered. How spoilt. I got bored of my luxury post-breakfast spa and decided my quest needed some new energy. So I sat somewhere else, in a robe. And now we're on a bus to our next ambitious destination. Inside this man's brain. Just kidding. This is where we're actually headed to. Could the most Japanese thing ever be on Mount Fuji? Or Fuji-san, as the Japanese call it, which means Mr. Fuji. I wanted to get closer, and quickly. So I took this train line, which ended up being very fast but not efficient in any other way. I got talking to a local who suggested a different mode of transport, but turns out you can't ride a lady's basket bike up a mountain easily. The light dimmed and Fuji retired coquettishly under a veil of pearlescent cloud. What a tease. Back in Tokyo, with only hours left of my time in Japan, I knew this man with his big laptop and lit cigarette indoors could feel my pain. I missed capturing the most Japanese thing ever, just like he missed the mid-90s. Even my tiny aeroplane meal wasn't making my achievements on this journey feel any bigger. But as I watched our plane fly over places I'm sure are made up, I realized something. Just like Uktar or Norwich, maybe it didn't matter if I made up the most Japanese thing ever. But then who makes up stuff and posts it on the internet to make themselves look more accomplished? It would be a risk. Although I did see enough to come up with something pretty good, and Hamish walked ahead a lot of the time, so he'd never know. So shortly after we landed, I remembered some extra footage I'd captured. Let's say the geotagging data and timestamps got scrambled in a live-action Mario Kart attack back in Tokyo. Yeah, this actually happened. So all that remained was this, a few seconds of what possibly is and might forever be the most Japanese thing ever.